And nowhere more so than Talladega are drivers nervous and tense. So how do they relieve that pressure? Well, by racing. What else? But this time out of the spotlight and without any points on the line. Caitlin Vincey explains.
I'm Caitlin Vincey here at the GoPro Motorplex here in Mooresville, North Carolina, where drivers are racing for a great cause. Tonight, there is a 2-hour endurance go-kart race made up of 22 teams with 4 drivers per team. One of those drivers is a professional NASCAR driver, and they're all racing for the Darrell Gwynn Foundation.
We wanted to do something a little bit different, and you know, the goal beginning of the year for me was to raise $18,000 for the Darrell Gwynn Foundation, and we got to a point where like, all right, we gotta come up with something cool. It seems like a lot of people do golf tournaments, and I'm no good at golf. And I said, how about a go-kart race?
I'm just happy to be here, having a lot of fun, and it's such a cool event. You know, a lot of people do fundraisers that are golf related, and I feel like in the racing world, people just want to race.
All right, well, you guys race for a living, but how fun is it to come out here and do a charity event, great cause, and still race and be competitive with each other?
Oh, it's a blast. I mean, I'm glad that we can be on the same team. He's been kicking me, in the butt on the truck series, so I'm glad we can be on the same team for this weekend.
Now, I've heard that your team is the team to beat. What do you think about that?
That's good to know, right? But, they came up with a rule that you can put teams laps down. And I think we're about 10 laps down right now, so I don't know. I don't know if we're going to have a shot at it. They're definitely plotting against us.
I caught up with the Fox Sports 1 team. We've got professional driver Todd Bodine here. Todd, what do you think your chances are of winning tonight?
Well, I think we got a good shot at it. It really depends, though, how long Ray decides to stay in the cart, because the longer he's in, the worse our shot. So, we got some good drivers, though.
I saw you already finished your first run out there, so how did it feel?
It's great. I mean, it's all for a good cause. Had a lot of fun. I mean, had a blast doing it. I mean, like I said, I was smiling the whole 25 minutes I was out there. I can promise you that.
What do you think of the competition out there so far tonight?
It's been awesome. I was in the grass about 4 or 5 times on the first couple laps, but really appreciate those guys letting us come out here. It's all for a great cause, and to come out here, have a lot of fun. This is just an epic event.
Yeah, I know you seem particularly excited about the fact that you can buy people, like push them down further, put them a lap down. So what do you think about that ruling?
I think it's great. Unfortunately, before we started, I was already three laps down. So our team is going to have to fight back a little bit. I should not have spoken up so excitedly in the driver's meeting.
All right, guys, you finished P11. So what happened?
I was terrible.
The score was terrible.
There was a guy in my way.
Now, you and I talked about the competition before this thing started. So how was it when you actually got out there?
It was intense. It was intense. It was like we expected. There was a lot of close racing, a lot of good racing, and then I think there was more competition buying laps to put people laps down right there at the end, which we figured was going to be pretty fun. So it worked out good.
So you think this is going to be a yearly thing?
I think so. I'm going to come do it every year, whether anybody else does or not. But I definitely am. I had a blast. So going to a great cause, and we'll come back and do it again next year.
Coulter said he can't golf. I've been golfing with him. He has a great swing, but they made great money for the cause. Darrell Gwynn Foundation, $15,000 raised. Great job, Joey, and the fellow NASCAR drivers.